Hey everybody, Miss Dietrich here. We're taking a look at question number 8 from one of the quizzes, quiz 7B. This one's a little bit tricky, so I thought I'd get you started on this. For which value or values are the expressions 15k plus 9 and 3 times 2k plus 3 plus 9k equivalent? So before we get started even looking at the answer choices, we should probably determine whether or not the two expressions are equivalent to each other. So if we look at this left expression here, we should ask ourselves first, is that in simplest form? And the answer to that question is yes. And how do we know that? It's because we can't combine these terms, we can't distribute. That's in simplest form. If we look at the expression over here on the right, this expression is not in simplest form. So I rewrote it over here. We're going to go ahead and distribute and then see if we can combine terms. So to distribute this, we have 3 groups of 2 kites. So how many kites would that be? It would end up being 6 kites. All right, and then we have to do this times this. This times this would be 9. And then we can't forget about the 9 kites. Now we can't distribute. We're not going to multiply 9 times this because this is not included in the set of parentheses. So I'm just going to rewrite this last part. All right, so the next thing you need to do is you need to combine your kites. So if we have 6 kites and we're adding 9 more kites to that, how many kites do we have all together? So you're going to add that and you're going to have some number and then k. So you're going to put something right here by adding the coefficients. And then, of course, we have the plus 9. So number k plus 9. All right, now you're going to compare what you have written here with this left expression and see if it's the same thing. Now, if the two expressions are equivalent, then that would suggest that if you put in any hypothetical value for k, so they're giving you some suggestions. They're giving you numbers like 3, 5, 8. They're saying no values, or they're saying all values. So all values would include numbers like, 7 and 1.6 and 1/2, stuff like that. So I just want to remind you all that if the two expressions are equivalent, then that means that whatever value you might pump in or substitute in for the value k, you would end up getting the same numeric value when you simplify it. So if you're still not sure, then that's what you're going to do. You're going to use the simplified expression of this and substitute in, any of these for k to see. All right, so good luck finishing that up.